So I just got back from the first ever One Real conference. I had a great time, got tons of value out of it, and they made some pretty significant announcements around Real Broker at this conference. So today I'm going to go over what I think are the 5 biggest announcements from the 2022 One Real conference. But real quick, if you're interested in learning more about Real Broker, you're thinking about possibly joining in the future, I want you to shoot me an email at malcolm@livinginmaryland.com. I can send you over an information packet of all the different benefits that we have here as an agent at Real Broker, and we can even set up a time for a one-on-one video call. So one of the biggest announcements this year, at least for me, is going to be Willable revenue share. So Real Broker rewards its agents for helping grow the company in the form of revenue share, and it's very similar to Keller Williams' profit share model or EXP's revenue share model. Essentially, for every agent that you're responsible for bringing into the company, Real Broker will pay you up to $4,000 a year as long as that agent's at the company and producing. And for a lot of agents, this is actually turning into a pretty significant stream of income. So I've talked in other videos about how I've got a son that was born with a genetic disorder, and he's got very severe intellectual disabilities and autism. So he's 7 years old now, he still can't speak, or he's not potty trained, he can't dress himself. And one of my biggest fears in life is what happens to my son when I die. Let's say I get lucky and I live till I'm 80 and I die, well, he's 50. What happens to him for the next 20, 30 years until he passes away? You know, or God forbid, what happens if I die next year? What happens to him right now without me here to provide and support for him? And I think about this an unhealthy amount of time, to be honest with you. And this is why this is so significant, that Real is essentially saying to me, if I help grow this company, they'll financially support my son when I die. That is huge to me. That is everything to me. That is so significant to me. Having that peace of mind, and that relieves so much anxiety. So right now, I've been with the company for about a year and a half, and right now I make about, I'd say, an average of like $5,000 a month in revenue share. So again, if I die tomorrow or next year, that money will be still coming in to support my son for as long as those agents are at the company. And if those agents bring in other agents who bring in other agents, you know, this could actually grow over time, this monthly income for my son. So for me, this is definitely one of the most significant announcements from the One Real conference. And it definitely motivates me to help grow this company. It definitely builds a lot of trust and loyalty with Real. And I think it says a lot about the company as well. You know, the company's not just, you know, keeping more money in the pockets of the real estate agents, not just here to support us in our business, give us great technology. Like, they care about our family as well. They care about what happens to our family 10, 20, 30 years from now. And you know, that's completely in line with Tamir, right? And, you know, the core values of the company, I think. You know, work hard, be kind. But for me, you know, with my kind of unique life circumstances, and the amount of anxiety that I get about what happens to my son when I die, this is absolutely one of the most significant announcements from the One Real conference. And they say they're going to be officially rolling it out in Q1 of 2023, so in just a few months from now. So the next big announcement is that they're rolling out with a brand new consumer app. So up until this point, they've really been focusing on the agent experience and trying to make it the best experience for the real estate agents out there. And I think that they have absolutely accomplished that. And they've created a fantastic app that is so like pivotal to my business now. I literally can't work my business without this app now. And they're using that same team, the same mindset, and now they're applying that to a consumer app. And again, they're trying to kind of redesign the experience for the consumer in buying a home with this consumer app. Now, there's already a lot of real estate apps out there, and a lot of them, what they've done is they copy Zillow's app and they just kind of rebrand it to themselves. They're just kind of a carbon copy. They do the exact same features of what Zillow does. Real's not doing that. They're redesigning the consumer experience, trying to make it the best experience that they can. And that's really the mindset that they went into when they're designing this app. So probably the coolest part of the app is similar to how when you order a package, let's say from Amazon, it'll give you like a checklist of where that package is in that process. So it's been packaged, it's been shipped, it's in Los Angeles, now it's in, you know, Austin, Texas. Like, where is that package? When are you going to deliver it? And it's kind of like a checklist of when you're actually going to get this, just to kind of relieve any anxiety that you may have. They're taking that same process, same concept, and applying it to the home buying process where your clients are going to be able to see sort of a checklist of where they're at in the process. They can see what's next. They can see the progress that they're making in that. So it's going to really help communicate a lot of that information to our consumers automatically. Now, they're also really focusing on consumer education. So right there in the app, the consumer can see different information about the different steps and kind of see what is coming next. And probably the coolest part is that the main feature of this app is in a conversational format. So a lot of us use Slack or Instant Messenger or Facebook Messenger, just texting. We're kind of used to that format of sending information back and forth like that. That's going to be kind of the main feature of this app and how it's communicating with the clients. And it's right there. So if the client wants to text back, they want to ask any questions, they can do that right there in the app. So I'm super excited about this consumer app. I am very confident in the tech team at Real. I am blown away with the technology that they've given us and that they've designed. I absolutely love the agent app that we have. And that same team is now trying to redesign the consumer experience. And I think that automatically giving this type of information to our clients of like where we're at in that process. So home inspections have been done. The appraisal has been ordered. The appraiser has gone out to the property but hasn't delivered the report. Like them seeing that information is going to give them a peace of mind. And it's going to help us make us look like rock stars. And also, like, we're not going to have to kind of go back and forth with them. Like, hey, has the appraisal come in yet? Hasn't come in yet? Like, they're going to be able to see that information automatically. I think that absolutely is going to help improve that consumer experience in buying a home. So the third big announcement this year is going to be the rollout of One Real. What One Real is trying to redesign the home buying process for our clients and trying to make pretty significant improvements on that. And they're doing this by owning their own title company and owning their own mortgage lenders, which any of us can use. So our clients, instead of dealing with a real estate agent from Real and a title company from somebody else and then a different mortgage lender from a different company, all of that is just going to be under one umbrella of One Real. And I think that this is going to be very significant, especially when our consumers are using the consumer app, which is going to communicate and get updates from the title company, from the lender, from the real estate agent, and give those updates in real time to our consumers automatically. You know, a lot of delays in the real estate process just come from communicating back and forth with the title company, with the lender, with the real estate agent, with the buyers, with the sellers. Having the title company, lender, and real estate agent all using the exact same programs, right? All using the same software, it's going to make that process much more seamless and efficient. You know, right now, like my title company has a whole separate program that they use with their clients, and the clients have to create an account with it and everything. My lender has a whole separate programs that they use, and then I have my own separate programs that I use. And it is kind of a disconnect for the consumers. They have to create accounts on all these different programs and learn how to use all these different things. If there's just one program that we all use, it's going to be a much more seamless and better experience for the consumer. And so a few of the benefits that they're working on right now is going to be instant pre-approval through our consumer app, instant underwriting of our contracts, and instant title search, right, as soon as we get a house under contract. And I will say that this is all optional. You can still use whatever title company you want or whatever lender you want, but this process is here if you want it, and this absolutely can give us an advantage over other agents that don't have access to these types of tools. I think that this also says a lot about like the vision of the company, where this company is going, right? They are not done innovating. They didn't just create another cloud brokerage with a great app. Like, they are still moving forward. They're trying to redesign the entire experience for the real estate agents. Now they're trying to redesign the entire experience for our buyers and sellers as well. And that gives me so much confidence in this company. You know, it's like they didn't come this far to only come this far, right? I feel like Real is just at the starting line. Like, we've accomplished so much. We've grown so much since I've joined. When I joined, we're at 2,000 agents a year and a half ago. Now we're at 7,000 agents. And I feel like our growth is sort of like a hockey stick. And we're right there at the start of this, you know, this curve. I am super, super confident in this company after seeing kind of their vision. And this isn't just a vision. Like, they've bought a title company. They've bought a lender. They're going to be rolling this out, you know, as we speak, you know, kind of over the next few months. They're rolling out this One Real vision. So this just gives me so much confidence in the company, and I'm super, super excited to see how this plays out and use this with my own clients. So the next big announcement is going to be some pretty significant updates to the Real Agent app. So the app that we get as Real Agent is already my favorite piece of technology by far that Real gives to its agents, and has absolutely been a game changer in my business. And that app is like crucial to my business now. I literally log into it every single day just because it shows you all the transactions you close, how much commission you've earned, how much revenue share you've earned, how much free stock that you've earned in the company. You can open up any transaction you have, and I love that app. That app is very crucial to my business now. And they announced that they're making major updates to improve that app. So one of the biggest updates is that you're now going to be able to create transactions right there in the app. Rather than having to go on your computer, you can actually edit your contract right there in the app. You can type up an addendum or make a change to the contract, send it off to your client to get signatures on it, all right there from the Real Broker app. And that is huge. That is so significant. I mean, how many times have I been driving around showing properties, I get a call from a client like, hey, yeah, I need this addendum, and I have to just make a note of it, keep showing properties, wait until I get back home, get on my computer, type up this addendum or make this change, then send it off to my clients. I have to do everything on my computer. Being able to do all of that right there on the go while I'm out showing properties or I'm on my lunch break or something like that's so significant. Because there's so many times I just need a signature. I just need to change a date on the contract. I just need a quick little addendum and just be able to type that up right here on my app, send it off to the consumer and get back to me. That's huge. That's super significant. And I'm super, super excited to have that functionality in my business now. So the next big announcement from this year is going to be the launch of their coaching program. So there's a lot of great coaching programs out there already. You have Tom Ferry coaching, which is fantastic. A lot of our agents are involved in that. I've had Patrick Ferry on my channel multiple times. Keller Williams has their MAPS coaching, which is actually pretty good. I've done a lot of coaching through MAPS coaching and their bold training when I was with Keller Williams. And now Real's rolling out their own coaching program. And I think this is pretty significant. If you want a real estate coach that is using the exact same tools and technology that you are, and they're using the same things in their own businesses, that's why this is so significant. So I think that this is great for the agents at the company to have access to this. But it's also great if you want to be a coach, if you want to join the company and you want to dial down your production a little bit and start coaching other people. You now have access to an additional stream of income as a coach here at Real Broker, assuming you got all the credentials and you have that experience already. And they're actually rolling out with 3 different coaching options. So the first one's going to be for new agents. So if you don't want to make that upfront investment into coaching, you can sign up for a coaching program where your coach will get paid a portion of any commission that you close in order to pay for that. And that's fantastic for new agents who just need that help to kind of get started. I tell all new agents that I recommend that either 1, join a team, or 2, you sign up for coaching. And joining a team, you're essentially getting coaching and you're paying for that with your commission, right? Most coaching programs you have to pay up front. So I love that they're rolling out a coaching program where you pay as a portion of your commission to your coach if they're actually successful and help you close transactions. So they have this kind of new agent coaching program. That's gonna be your first option. The second one is gonna be a more traditional one-on-one coaching where you pay monthly. You have 2 to 4 calls with your coach a month. And this is kind of more like what Tom Ferry and what MAPS coaching is. I think that's a great option as well if you're a successful agent and you're trying to up your game to the next level. Then the third coaching program they're rolling out with is a group coaching program. So maybe they'll have a 2-week group coaching program on how to build a team, or a week-long class on how to train your admin, or a month-long course on agent attraction, right? So these are going to be groups of agents getting together, and these are going to be a flat fee, $200, $500, whatever it is for these coaching classes. So these are going to be the 3 different coaching programs that Real is going to be rolling out, and that all Real agents will have access to. So probably the biggest thing that I got out of the One Real conference is just confidence in this company. I am so motivated and so excited, and I have so much confidence in where this company is growing. I feel like we're just at the starting line, despite everything that Real has accomplished already. And they've got a big vision for the future, and they are executing on that. It's not just the vision. They are making progress on that. They bought the title company. They bought the mortgage lender. They're developing the consumer app right now. They've rolled out all these major updates to the agent app. is not just a vision, like they're actually executing it. And I have absolute confidence in leadership and this team at Real. So if you want to learn more about the consumer app that they're rolling out with and all the major updates that they're making to the agent app, check out this video right here where I break down all the specifics and all the updates to our technology here at Real. And if you guys are thinking about joining, I want you to shoot me an email at malcolm@livinginmaryland.com. Send you over some more information about the company. We can hop on a Zoom call and I'll tell you more about my experience here and see if it'd be a good fit for you or not. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you over in the next video.